Hello, everyone, watching on the West Prairie Athletic Park YouTube channel. Sorry for the huge delay here with some technical issues, but we are live here at West Prairie High School for the start of a massive week pink-out game here for West Prairie Girls Soccer, and it's a big one for West Prairie Girls Soccer taking on the Bowling Springs Bubblers. Hello, everyone, watching on the West Prairie Athletic Park YouTube channel. My name is Alex Wall, the Golden Pipes of West Prairie Athletics. Here for this massive matchup in the Mid-Penn Conference Colonial Division. The West Prairie Mustangs come to this game winners of the last three games. And West Prairie currently at 8-4 overall, 4-4 in the Mid-Penn Conference Colonial Division, while the Bowling Springs Bubblers come in this game 9 wins, 3 losses on the year, 6-2 in the Mid-Penn Colonial Division. For West Prairie, they're coming off a big 2-0 win this past Thursday at home against the Gettysburg Warriors, while Bowling Springs is coming to this game losing 2 of their last 3 games, including their last game, a 4-1 loss on the road this past Thursday at Greencastle Antrim. This is the second meeting between the two teams officially in the second half of the fall sports season. At Bowling Springs back on September 6th, the Bubblers beat the Mustangs in overtime by a score of 2-1. In District 3 2A power rankings, both teams in 2A top 10. Bowling Springs coming into this game ranked number 6, while the Mustangs are currently ranked number 8. So this is a huge game with playoff implications as the top 10 teams qualify for a District 3 2A playoffs, while missing on top of those power rankings at number 1 with an 11-0 record. And right between Bowling Springs and West Prairie is Hamburg at number 7. And the big key player to keep an eye on for Bowling Springs is a freshman, Kenzie Cyber. Cyber has 27 goals as a freshman on 80 shots. She has 60 points so far in her freshman year. Incredible year for the freshman Cyber. Bowling Springs senior is having a big game as well. Sophia Felix, she has 13 goals in her senior year on 54 shots for 31 points. And Bowling Springs senior Raleigh Tennyson is the goalkeeper for the Bubblers, and what a big year she's having. 52 saves, only 13 goals allowed, and she has 5 shutouts so far this season. We'll have the stats for West Prairie throughout this game. Again, we do apologize to everyone with some errors with the broadcasting here today, but this is going to be a long shot, and Caden Leber, we do have the starting lineups for you here in just a second. So yeah, as you can see, we are 9 minutes into this game. You haven't missed anything in terms of goals or scoring, so at least you didn't miss anything big there. But here is the starting lineup for Bowling Springs. Riley Tennyson for Bowling Springs is the goalkeeper, right number 1. Right number 5 is Abby Barrier. Right number 9 is Bailey Decker. Right number 14 is Sophia Felix. Right number 15 is Emma Sarkowski. Right number 22 is Mackenzie Cyber. Right number 23 is Jordan Note. Right number 26 is Maggie Brenner. Right number 28 is Ella Garman. Right number 30 is Eva White. And right number 31 is Taryn Rosette. Rost. Sorry, lineup here for the Mustangs. West Praise in the green uniforms here. Right number 1 is Jalen Kell. Right number 4 is Madison Barch. Right number 6 is Taylor Lufer. Right number 9 is Sydney Sano. Right number 13 is Jaden Jones. Abby Hurd is wearing number 18. Deanna Chubb is wearing number 19. Emily Sheriff out there wearing number 28. Susie Gleason starting at number 31. Number 35 is Greer Bowles. And the starting goalkeeper is wearing number 36, Caitlin Leber. And those are the starting lineups for today's Mid-Penn Colonial Division matchup. A huge game here. Madison Barch leads the team. The senior Madison Barch has 6 goals and 5 assists for 17 points. The top goal scorer for West Prairie so far is Deanna Chubb. She has 7 goals so far this season. She even had one of the goals, or the 2-0 win for West Prairie against Gettysburg last Thursday. One goal was scored by Susie Gleason, and the other late in the second half was scored by Jalen Cow. Once again, we do apologize for the late delay in today's broadcast. Huge week for West Bay Broadcasting this week, as we are winding down the fall sports season. We have a full week this week, another full week next week, and then after that it starts winding down towards postseason play. Right now, West Perry is currently ranked number 8 in the District 3 2A power rankings. If the season ended yesterday, then the Mustangs would have been hosting a playoff game, a first-round playoff game. Long ball is going to be taken by Kenton Leber. Expecting a low-scoring game here. Kenton Leber is having a great season so far. She has 8 shutouts so far this season, including the last 3 games for the Mustangs resulted in a shutout. Long ball, good for Susie Gleason. Just gets over and taken by number 15, Emma Sarkowski. Susie Gleason with her speed. Under the lights here at West Perry Mustang Stadium. Earlier today, West Perry Junior Varsity Girls Soccer hosting Bowling Springs, and the Bubblers for Junior Varsity walked away with a 4-1 victory. Yeah, job get up high. Not going to go down the middle, but instead it's going to be taken by defender Mackie Brenner. Once again, we do apologize. This is going to be a lot, so I'm apologizing for this. Apologize for the late delay here for our broadcast. But good thing is we haven't really missed anything. A couple of shots for Bowling Springs. No shots yet for the Mustangs. As this is a huge way to start the first week of October. Happy October, everybody. It's officially spooky season. And, a big trip there. Sydney Sano goes down and cleared out by the Mustangs. Taken by Maddie Wagner, who just came in for Bowling Springs. As we are almost already halfway through the first half here at Mustang Stadium. 6 minutes from now, we'll have our West Perry Athletic Department trivia question of the game. And now this is a good looking run and cleared out. Jaden Jones was coming after it. And cleared out by number 31, Tarian Roast. Excuse me, Rost. That's how you pronounce her name. Throwing here for Abby Hurd. Going down the middle for Deanna Chubb. Back to Herb, and her clearance gets blocked and out of bounds. Tough block there for Bella Chadwick. Or excuse me, Abby Barrier for on the defense. Barrier is listed here on our roster as a midfielder and a defender. That's pretty common for most teams. Madison March is one of those players that can do everything for the Mustangs. Good on defense, good in the middle, and a good striker. Free kick here for the Bubblers. And Greer Bowles is going to clear this ball out. Yeah, high shot, and oh my goodness, did that go in? Yes, it did, but I don't think the goal is going to count, though. No, that it definitely went in the net. I think the offsides was called there. No. I mean, the ball definitely went in, but there must have been an offsides call or something. Or I guess not, actually. I guess it went behind the net. From up here, it looked like it went in. Just seeing one of the ball girls getting the ball from behind the net. So, yeah. A low delusion right there. Here from the press box down at the Mustang Field. Big crowd here tonight. We see a lot of pink up here. Pink out game for West Prairie. Of course, this is October, Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And the Tuscarora Thundercats are here in attendance, along with the families. Yesterday, I had the privilege of broadcasting a Tuscarora Thundercats game yesterday in front of West Prairie Middle School. They took on the West Schuylkill Havoc. And it was a good game throughout, but the Havoc causing havoc yesterday in the 3-2 victory. And an upset victory for the Havoc over the Thundercats. That was a lot of fun yesterday for me, broadcasting the Thundercats game. You can catch that broadcast on a replay on the Perry County Talk Sports Zone Facebook page. And here's Abby Hurd. Long ball, and this is going to be taken by Greer Bowles. Bowles is having trouble with it. She's going to clear it out, and it'll go out for Bowling Springs throw-in. Good defensive stop for number 28, Ella Garman. And substitution brought in now for the Bubblers. Another big week here for West Prairie Athletics. We have a bigger week perhaps next week, but really we have a big stretch of broadcasting in the next 2 weeks. Good shot and taken by Leber. Decent opportunity there for Ella Garman, but it goes right to the goalkeeper, Caitlin Leber. Here is Ella Ricoli. Ricoli just being brought in for the Mustangs, and she's going to try to keep this in and gets defended away. And, oh my goodness, a big tackle there. Madison Barge colliding with Mackenzie Cyber. Again, you got to be careful for Cyber here because, I mean, even though she's a freshman, she is having an incredible year for the Bubblers. And the clock will stop here. Officials talking to Madison Barge. No yellow card, but it is going to be a free kick. That's not ordinary there when you stop the clock. Normally you'll think there would be a yellow or a red card, but that time it was just to talk to Madison Barch. Kind of like a warning. A strong header and leaving on net all by herself, and that will be a goal. So that was now the streak, the shutout streak for West Perry. Couldn't see from up here who scored that goal. as we're still waiting confirmation on who scored that goal, but the Bubblers are going to take a 1-0 lead just before halfway through the first half. Maggie Brenner, we just got confirmation, scored that goal for the Bubblers. Maggie Brenner listed as a defender, but she gets a goal here, and this will be taken by Lever. Actually, got to be a goal kick or a free kick here for the Mustangs. Now, halfway through the first half, here's our West Prairie Athletic Permanent Trivia question of the game. As we are getting closer and closer to playoff time, figure this will be a question about postseason history for West Prairie Girls Soccer. So, when was the last time West Prairie Girls Soccer hosted a District 3 playoff game? When was the last time West Prairie Girls Soccer hosted a District 3 playoff game? We'll have that answer for you coming up on the West Prairie Athletic Park halftime report in just under 19 minutes. Once again, we want to thank everyone at home for tuning in on the West Prairie Athletic Park YouTube channel. I know we had a little bit of a delay for our broadcast here today, but we are rolling here. First goal for Boiling Springs, goal by Maggie Brenner. And here is Brenner. Brenner being taken away by Barch. Here's Jalen Kell. And this will go out past the goal line for a Bowling Springs goal kick. Last touched apparently by Jalen Kell. Or excuse me, Jaden Jones. As we are under the lights here, game time and temperature a little bit of a mild start here for the month of October, as the game time temperature as of right now is 73 degrees. And this ball cleared out by Abby Hurd. Both teams know how big this game is, as West Prairie, after tonight, only has five games left in the regular season, 2 of them being at home, including their next game on Wednesday, where they take on Greencastle Antrim. And then we'll see West Prairie back home again on October 17th for senior night against James Buchanan. And one thing that's got to be a difficult decision on October 17th is that night, West Prairie Girls Soccer and West Prairie Girls Volleyball both have senior night that night on the 17th. It's got to be a very difficult decision on which game we want to broadcast on that day. Our first senior night for our fall sports programs is next Tuesday, when West Prairie Field Hockey has their senior night. And they have a big game tomorrow night. We'll talk about that during the West Prairie Athletic Department halftime report, what we have coming up later this week. Especially, we have 3 broadcasts this week, or excuse me, make that 6 actually. For the West Prairie Athletic Park YouTube channel, 6 broadcasts this week alone. We'll talk more about that on the West Prairie Athletic Park halftime report in just under 16 minutes. West Prairie trying to get something here by throwing here for the Bubblers. Hey, good defensive stop there for, I think that was Abby Hurd up there. There's Jordan Note here. And that will be a West Prairie. Yep, West Prairie throwing. Have you ever thought of becoming a PIAA official? You ever thought of becoming a referee for soccer? Now's your opportunity. Go to PIAA.org to find out how you can become a PIAA official. Again, that is PIAA.org. Long ball here, taken away by Abby Hurd. Hurd having some trouble. Good opportunity for Abby Barrier. And cleared out. Cole could not hang on to it. Intercepted by Madison Barch. Barch gets tripped up. And it'll be a throw-in for the Mustangs. Madison Barch could not believe, she probably feels like that could have been a foul and a free kick. But it does result in a throw-in for the Mustangs. And yeah, job just shoving Barrier out of the way. But still the Bubblers rolling until that. Throwing here for the Mustangs. Pink out game here at West Perry. See a few players and parents from the Tuscarora Thundercats team here tonight, cheering on the Varsity Lady Mustangs. And that ball goes off of Emily Sheriff for a Bubblers throw-in. Coming up on the West Prairie Athletic Power Halftime Report, lots to talk about. A dominating win for West Prairie football this past Friday here at home. And what we have coming up later this week, as well as our answer to our West Prairie Athletic Department trivia question of the game. All of that and more coming up on the West Prairie Athletic Department Halftime Report. Ellery Coley tried to hang on, but gets taken away by Brenner. By Aoife White. And Madison Barge with the tackle, and not a good tackle. It will be a free kick. A few Boiling Springs fans making a trip here today. I wonder if any of these Boiling Springs fans were at the football game here on Friday. And clock will stop here, and there's going to be a yellow card called on Madison Barch. Fortunately, it's just the first one, but Madison Barch has got to go to the bench for a little bit.
I didn't see any indication. He did it pretty low. He's not doing it very high. Yeah, he's doing it like across his chest.
A little unusual signal for the officials. Like when they stop the clock, they have to have their arms crossed like an X way up high, but they're doing that very low, like chest high. Free kick here goes right to Caitlin Leber. And the Mustangs are looking for a quick counterattack. Ball goes off of Rebecca Jones coming in for Madison Barch. That's a rare thing for West Prairie girls soccer this year. Yellow cards are very rare here for the Mustangs. I think that might have been the first one at home even. Good possibilities here. Emily Sheriff going down the middle, looking for Ellery Coley and taken by Emma Sarkowski. And back and forth we go. Ellery Coley mistiming that pass and goes too far ahead of it. And Jenica trying to clear that out. Good stop here for Addie Barrier. Threw a ball and cleared out. She was looking for Mackenzie Cyber right there. Eventually, you can expect Cyber to get a goal here today because she leads the team in scoring with 27 goals. You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. In 12 games, Mackenzie Cyber has 27 goals in 12 games. That is unbelievable. Even with that many goals, Bowling Springs is not perfect. 9-3 so far this season, and they lost 2 of their last 3 games, while the Mustangs have won 3 in a row heading into today. Number 22, Mackenzie, yeah. A long shot, and this will be taken by Lever. Good shot there for Cyber. I think I might be saying that name wrong. Is he Cyber or Saber? I don't know. Joe might be able to correct me. Yeah. It could be a tough day for. Yeah, it could be a tough day for Sydney Sano because he's been keeping an eye on Saber all day. That's a tough assignment. But hey, nothing's impossible, and these two teams met before at Bowling Springs back on September 6th, and that game went into overtime, and the Bubblers were able to get an overtime victory on their home field by a score of 2-1. Cup substitutions coming in now. There hasn't been any red cards so far this season for the Mustangs, so that's a positive right there. And still no signs of Madison Barr. She must still be on the bench. I mean, the PIAA rule, when you get a yellow card, then you don't have to go back to the bench when you get a yellow card, but it is a good strategy for any coach. Just like, hey, come back for a little bit and so you can get you back out there. I mean, it's still anybody's game with less than 9 minutes to go. Throwing here, going for Susie Gleason, who just came in. Gleason got an early goal against Gettysburg this past Thursday to give the Mustangs a 1-0 lead. And then Jalen Kell, late in the second half, sealed the deal with a 2-0 victory against Gettysburg in the Mustangs' last game. And there's Sydney Sano. Keeping an eye on a lot right there, and that's got to be cleared out. The Mustangs can't get anything going on this clearances. West Prairie is still looking for their first shot of the game. And substitution being brought in now for the Bubblers as Sophia Felix is coming back in, a senior for the Bubblers. Pass down the middle, taken by Jaden Jones. Once again, we want to thank Garawa Home for tuning in on the West Prairie Athletic Department YouTube channel. There was a run for Bella Chadwick, who just came in. And pushing back towards Raleigh Tennyson. 7 minutes to go here in the first half at Mustang Stadium. 1 goal for Bowling Springs was scored by Maggie Brenner. Throwing here, looking for Jaden Jones down the middle, and good hustle there for Jaden Kell. That goes to Tennyson. Tennyson is a senior goalkeeper for Bowling Springs. Steve Brookins is the head coach, assisted by Kirsty Larson and Madison Hemler. Good looking right here, all by herself. 1-on-1 gets the goalkeeper, and Tennyson with the nice save. Bowling Springs looking for a charge. Here's Deanne with a long shot, and that will go right to Tennyson. I think Bowling Springs fans were looking for a charging penalty called, but they don't get it, but it still goes into the hands of Roddy Tennyson. That was the best opportunity yet for the Mustangs to get on the board. Stand-up tackle, and that will be blocked by the official, and actually results in a free kick. A free kick in an ideal spot around the 30-yard line, making it the 29. Good looking opportunity here for the Bubblers. Free kick in delivered, and it goes off of Leber. That is still up in the air. Another header and a bicycle kick there, and a whistle, and it'll be West Prairie ball on a free kick. Foul call on the Bubblers. That was big. I mean, I think Kaden Lever was trying to hang on to it, but she's able to lift it up instead of going through her hands. That would have been a goal. And would have been a 2-0 lead for the Bubblers, but a nice shot. And here's a long shot, and that will go wide. Less than 5 minutes to go here in the first half. West Prairie Athletic Park halftime report coming up in just 4 minutes. Goal kick for the Mustangs. On a gorgeous Monday night here. This is a rare thing for West Prairie Soccer, ready for any mid-pen conference team in soccer playing on a Monday night and then on Wednesday night. Normally it's Tuesdays and Thursdays, but sometimes it happens on Mondays and Wednesdays. I guess it really depends on the week. We're coming down to the final stretch of regular season games in District 3. District 3 playoff starts in just 3 weeks. And that was intended for Allison Sarens, and Allison could not hang on, cleared out by the Bubblers. Back and forth we go. Mustangs are looking for a goal that would tie it, hang into the half. Saber almost getting through to that ball. Now here's Parker Levinsky. Levinsky's got to take a long shot, and it goes through the uprights. Field goal was good, but no goals. Nice big student section for West Prairie Girls Soccer today. A pink out game. And they got to make some noise here to get the Mustangs motivated here, trying to get a game-time goal before halftime. Lots to talk about in the West Prairie Athletic Park halftime report coming up in just over 2 minutes. And Lever's got to run out and has some trouble with it. She goes off her fingertips. And fortunately for West Prairie, Caitlin Lever able to come up with the save. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Bonning Springs hang on to a 1-0 lead. Good passing around here for the Lady Bubblers. Dangerous tackle there. And that's Madison Barch. Remember, she was given a yellow card already. Don't want to give a yellow card again, because then she'll be tossed from the game. And the Mustangs will be down to one player. It'll be 11-on-10 if Madison Barch gets a second yellow. Final minute here in the first half. West Prairie had a couple of opportunities in the last couple of minutes. But still the Bubblers doing very well on possession time. With passes like that, it makes it pretty easy. Addison Saren's trying to hang on. It's got to be interesting halftime talk coming from West Prairie head coach Tom Smee. One last chance opportunity. Madison Barge with a clean tackle and clears it out. And it'll go out in the final seconds. And that is going to take us to the halftime here at Mustang Stadium. Time runs out. And the Bowling Springs Bubblers, one goal, holds on for the first 40 minutes. We'll be right back in a minute for the West Prairie Athletic Department halftime report. You are watching West Prairie Girls Soccer against the Bowling Springs Bubblers exclusively on the West Prairie Athletic Department YouTube channel. We'll be right back for the halftime report. And we are back here for the West Prairie Athletic Department halftime report. As you can see on the bottom left-hand corner of your screen, 1-0 the score for the Bowling Springs Bubblers. The one goal was scored by Maggie Brenner, listed as the defender, but she got the strike and got past Karen Leber. And so far, that's our scoring summary for today's game for the first 40 minutes. Pink out game here at Mustang Stadium. A lot of pink jerseys and warm-up suits and a bunch of pink clothing up here in the stands. West Prairie student section coming up big with wearing their pink, and looks like we have a couple players from the Tuscarora Thundercats along with their parents and families here with us today. And so far, I mean, it really is a good game. I mean, this is a big game with huge playoff implications. West Prairie currently ranked number 8 in the District 3 2A power rankings. And in those same power rankings, the Bowling Springs Bubblers are ranked number 6. The top 10 teams qualify for the District 3 2A playoffs. If the season ended yesterday, the Mustangs would have hosted a first-round playoff game against the number 9 seed. While missing is currently the number 1 seed. One of 4 undefeated teams in all of District 3, while missing currently 11-0. And here's our answer to our West Prairie Athletic Department trivia question of the game. When was the last time West Prairie Girls Soccer hosted a District 3 playoff game? The answer, it only happened one time in the history of the program. That was back in spring of 2012. Before 2013, PIAA Girls Soccer happened during the springtime. And before I forget, this is a little bit out of the ordinary, but if you look up in the sky right now, there's a pretty good chance that you might be able to see the International Space Station. I follow along with spot the station, and it just floats around like a star, and that's the International Space Station. If you look up right now, you might be able to see it in the Perry County area. But this is the start of a huge week for West Prairie Soccer, or for West Prairie Athletics, really, because tomorrow we keep things rolling here at Mustang Stadium. A huge Mid-Penn Colonial Division field hockey matchup between the undefeated West Perry Mustangs at 11-0 taking on the 12-1 Northern York Polar Bears. That will be here at Mustang Stadium at 7:15 for our next broadcast. That is a huge game in which could determine the champions for the Mid-Penn Conference Colonial Division in field hockey. Northern and West Perry a year ago were tied at first place, so they were the co-divisional champions. West Perry with a win tomorrow will very likely be in first place all by themselves because West Perry, for Northern, their one loss was against West Perry down at Dillsburg, and we broadcasted that game on the official Facebook page of the Golden Pipes at West Perry Athletics, facebook.com/WP Golden Pipes. That broadcast is on there. West Perry beat Northern at Dillsburg by a score of 5-0, and now we're doing it again here at Mustang Stadium tomorrow. West Perry wins, more than likely the West Perry Mustangs will win the Mid-Penn Colonial Division Championship. And that will be at 7:15 tomorrow. Do not miss that. Huge field hockey game tomorrow night here at Mustang Stadium. Then on Wednesday, we have West Perry Girls Soccer here again. They'll be taking on the Greencastle Rancho Blue Devils at 7 o'clock on Wednesday night. Then we have nothing here for Thursday. And on Friday night, West Perry football is on the road for the second to last time of the season, when West Perry football at 6-0 looks to make it 7-0 on Friday night at Big Spring. The Big Spring Bulldogs hosting the West Perry Mustangs 6-0. You can catch that game live on facebook.com/WP Golden Pipes starting at 7 o'clock. Then on Saturday, it keeps on rolling, ladies and gentlemen. On Saturday here at Mustang Stadium, we'll have the 2023 Perry County Boys Soccer Championship Tournament. 2, 4, and 6 o'clock. 3 games. West Perry, Greenwood, and Susquehanna fighting for the Perry County Championship. That will be this Saturday starting at 2 o'clock. And you can catch all 3 of those games live right here on the West Perry Athletic Department YouTube channel. I didn't get the complete schedule for Perry County Tournament just yet. I just know the times of those games. 2, 4, and 6 o'clock on Saturday. It's got to be an exciting time for Perry County Boys Soccer Championship this Saturday here at Mustang Stadium. And that is our complete schedule, and we still have 40 minutes to go here in the second half, or coming up in the second half. Bowling Springs with a 1-0 lead thanks to a goal from Maggie Brenner. And we'll be right back in 3 minutes and 15 seconds for the start of the second half here at Mustang Stadium. You are watching West Perry Girls Soccer against the Bowling Springs Bubblers exclusively on the West Perry Athletic Department YouTube channel. We'll be right back in 3 minutes for the start of the second half. And we are back here, getting a little bit of an early start for our second half here. 1-0 lead for the Bowling Springs Bubblers. Thanks to a goal from Maggie Brenner. And Bowling Springs is still in the white. West Prairie is still in the green. And we are getting set to kick off here for the second 40 minutes. Here at Mustang Stadium, West Prairie had a couple opportunities late in the first half to get a game-time goal. But still 1-0. Once again, this is a huge game for playoff hopes for both of these teams. Bowling Springs and West Prairie both in Class 2A in District 3. And this looks like early trouble here, and Kane Lever has to go up and reach out for it. Mackenzie Cyber looking for a quick goal here, and that will be taken by Lever. Deanna Chubb with a nice running start here. And this looks like trouble for the Mustangs. Sophia Felix, she is second on the team with most goals scored. She has 13 goals so far this season. West Prairie has definitely done their homework on the Bubblers since the last time these two teams have met. But still a 1-0 game. Just getting started here, 1 minute into the second half. We want to thank everyone at home for tuning in on the West Prairie Athletic Department YouTube channel. My name is Alex Wall, the Golden Pipes of West Prairie Athletics. And it's a long through ball. Susie Gleason trying to come up with it. Susie Gleason takes a shot, goes past the goalkeeper, and in! Goal! Susie Gleason. She scored 1 goal against Gettysburg this past Thursday, and now Susie Gleason does it here against the Bubblers. Just 1 minute and 26 seconds into the second half, and we are now tied at 1 apiece. This was the score at the end of regulation back on September 6th. At Bowling Springs, that game went to overtime, and the Bubblers went on to win 2-1. Now the Mustangs. Their shutout streak got snapped when Brenner scored the goal for Bowling Springs. West Prairie in the last 3 games with a shutout victory. But now we are even Steven here at 1 apiece. And Deanna Chubb, and that ball got too far away from her. I don't know what the halftime conversation was from head coach Tom Smee to his Mustangs, but whatever he said, it's working. Trying to get early opportunities, a high through ball that was about to be taken by Riley Tennyson, the Bowling Springs goalkeeper, but little did she know that Susie Gleason was coming up, and here is Susie Gleason now, and Gleason through ball gets too far away from her. Madison Barge now with it. Madison Barge looking for a cross, and this will go down the line and out. I think, or no, that stayed in apparently. Oh, I thought that was rolling out of bounds, but nope, it stayed in, and it goes to Tennyson. And a whistle blown. For what though? That wasn't a goal kick. Officials should have been ready. I think that was the officials' timeout. They weren't ready for that clearance, but the ball never went out of bounds. It was never a goal kick. She could have kicked that any time she wanted to, really. And now they do say it. Now I'm all sorts of confused. It looks like a free kick now for Bowling Springs. Good stop for Deanna Chubb. Chubb going down the sideline for Cal, and a through ball intended for Susie Gleason. Goes too far ahead for Riley Tennyson. ooh, that almost looked like a handball from up here from Sophia Felix. But results in West Perry throwing. And I don't think Jaden Kell was ready for that. And that ball will just go out of bounds away from Deanna Chubb. For Susie Gleason, that was her 5th goal of the year. And it ties up at 1 apiece. Good job for Deanna Chubb finding Jalen Kell. And that goes out. Good defensive stop for Emily Sherrill for a West Perry throw-in. And Jalen Kell ducking under it, not handled well by Mackie Brenner, who scored the 1 goal for the Bubblers. Long ball and not cleared out well by Greer Bowles. Good counter-attacking possibility for the Bubblers. A high shot and it just goes wide. Good away, good tackle. Yeah, better tackle here for the Bubblers defense. And a long through ball goes out for a West Perry goal kick. Exciting stuff here at Mustang Stadium. What a great way to kick off the month of October for a very big week. Playoff hopes for a lot for West Perry fall sports teams. West Perry boys soccer, I believe, is at Boiling Springs tonight. And tomorrow we'll have West Perry field hockey, a huge game in the Mid-Penn Colonial Division. And girls soccer here again on Wednesday against Greencastle Antrim, another big game. And Ellery Coley looking for a through ball. And actually here is Ellery Coley, and that ball goes too far ahead. Ellery Coley, for as tall as she is, she has big time power, but the speed is not quite there yet for Ellery Coley. It's one of the disadvantages of being so tall. But whenever she gets a shot off, she shows it with power. Ellery Coley has 2 goals so far this season and 1 assist for 5 points. There's a shot, and that will be taken by Leopard, cleared out by Bowles, and over to Madison Barch. What a great save there, right to Caitlin Leber. A hard shot. That was Mackenzie Cyber with the shot. Man, she's got some big-time power. That's the first shot for her in this game. There it goes right to Caitlin Leber. Goal kick here for the Lady Mustangs. Now this is number 9, Bailey Decker. Oh, correction on who had that last shot. That was Bailey Decker with the shot just a few seconds ago. Jaden Kell trying to get that ball, but it goes out for a West Perry throw, and Maggie Brenner could not keep it in. Throwing here, down for Taylor Lupfer. I don't know why, but it feels like this has been a very long 9 minutes. Probably because there was a goal scored for West Perry. Susie Gleason getting a game-tying goal. Still plenty of time for both these teams to get a 2-1 lead. Or are we potentially going to see another overtime game with the same score that was back on September 6th? when overtime went 1-1, and then Bowling Springs getting a goal in overtime to win 2-1. Who knows? We could be seeing that here tonight. Still a half hour yet to go. The Bubblers have definitely done better on possession in the last 5 minutes. And better defending for the Mustangs. Emily Sheriff clearing that ball out. Throwing here. We're looking for a potential throwing into the net, perhaps. Taylor Looper. And Madison Barch now clearing that ball out. Shot is going to go way wide for a West Prairie goal kick. 10 minutes into the second half. We are tied at 1 apiece. Half hour yet to go. Substitution being brought in for West Prairie. Addison Sarence coming now for the Mustangs. And a trip, and it'll be Bowling Springs throwing. Good interception on throwing. That was Abby Hurd. And that ball goes off a defender, and that's going to be cleared out in the last second. Great job there for Emily Sheriff, the senior for West Prairie. And a long shot goes in. Addie Barrier with the goal and gives the Bubblers a 2-1 lead. Who says you need overtime to go up 2-1 this time as Addie Barrier gives the go-ahead goal with 29:10 left to go. And the Mustangs need to refocus now. A great save from Emily Sheriff at the goal line. And then not cleared out very far, and a long shot good for Addie Barrier to give the Bubblers a 2-1 lead. Still lots of time left to go, and there's got to be a handball call on Sophia Felix. Madison Barge. Remember, she has a yellow card called against her. So she commits another foul that results in another yellow. That will disqualify her from the game. And the Mustangs will be down by 1 player for the rest of the game. Cannot afford to lose Madison Barch. The top point scorer for the Mustangs so far this season. She has 17 points. Still plenty of time for the Mustangs to get back into this game, but it's a goal kick here for the Lady Bubblers. Bowling Springs, not a very long trip to get here today. Just less than an hour. Here is Deanna, or excuse that's Jalen Kell. And Kell, or excuse me, that was Deanna Chubb. And her shot goes right to Tennyson. Bowling Springs, about, what do you say, like 50, 55 minutes from here? It's like less than 10 minutes from Carlisle. So, yeah, it's not a terrible trip. You get to Bowling Springs from here. We have Bowling Springs football here last Friday night. That's one thing I forgot to mention during the halftime report. West Prairie football going to 6-0 this past Friday with a record-setting game for West Prairie Mustangs in football, 72-28. They scored more points. They scored 42 points in the first quarter. That's the most in a single quarter in West Prairie history. They scored 56 points in the first half. That is a new program record. They scored 100 combined points between West Prairie and Bowling Springs. That is the most that West Prairie has ever been a part of. And 72 points for the West Prairie Mustangs, a new program record in a single game. The previous record was 69 points against James Buchanan back in 1999. That record has stood tall for 24 years until this past Friday when West Perry scored 72 points in the game. West Perry football will be at Big Spring this Friday night. Again, you can catch that game live on the on the official Facebook page of the Golden Pipes of West Prairie Athletics, facebook.com/WP Golden Pipes. Here's Jaden Jones. A good clearance there for Maggie Brenner. Seems like Maggie Brenner for Bowling Springs is one of those players that can go throughout the entire field. She is listed as a defender, but apparently she has a big boot as well. She's got the first goal for Bowling Springs that gave the Bubblers a 1-0 lead. Long for a ball. Deanna Chubb got to show off her horse legs here. She's been running fast and still inside. And this will be the first, not the first corner. It's going to be a goal kick here. Apparently last touch by Deanna Chubb. Once again, we want to thank everyone at home for tuning in on the West Prairie Athletic Department YouTube channel. My name is Alex Wall, the Golden Pipes of West Prairie Athletics. Here for a very exciting Mid-Penn Colonial Division matchup. Playoff implications colossal here for both teams. By the Bubblers with a 2-1 lead. There's a header. Deanna Chubb got to go for it. She takes a shot. It goes right to Tennyson. And Tennyson right at the right place at the right time to stop that shot. And a free kick for Bowling Springs. The one goal for West Prairie was scored by Susie Gleason for her 5th goal of the year. Susie Gleason, a senior. For West Prairie Girls Soccer, they only have 2 more home games after tonight. They will be back here at home on Wednesday, taking on Greencastle Antrim. And then on October 17th, 2 weeks from tomorrow, when West Prairie Girls Soccer has their senior night against James Buchanan. This will go out for a Mustang throw-in. Emily Sheriff, possibly looking for Addison Sarrant. No, she's got to go down the middle for Madison Barch. Barch with a header back to Deanna Chubb. A couple strong headers here. Mustangs will hang on, but not for much longer. Ball is about to be taken by Sophia Felix. A couple of shots for Sophia Felix so far in this game, but none of them have gone in for the Bubblers. There is Sophia Felix. Actually, she passes up here to Ella Gorman. Long for a ball. Jaden Jones trying to come up. And Jaden Jones a little too late there, but taken by Madison Barch. Barch's going to take a long shot and it'll go just wide. Wow, that was a lot closer than I thought it was going to be. Goes off the back of the side of the net. And still 21, less than 22 minutes to go. And I think there's a timeout here. shoelaces to be tied. Goal kick, not handled well, taken by Susan Gleason. And nice job keeping it in, and apparently not good for Sophia Felix, throwing for the Mustangs. A week like this for West Prairie Athletics, where he got 3 huge games in 3 nights, that does not come very often here for West Prairie Athletics Broadcasting. Big soccer game here tonight, a huge field hockey game tomorrow, and then another big soccer game on Wednesday, and then football at Big Spring. I mean, Big Spring Bulldogs those are one of those teams that you just don't know like how a team is gonna perform. Like, yeah, they're gonna have West Prairie as a heavy favorite, but Big Spring is one of those teams where they're either really good or really bad. It just depends on how they play. Like, they had some good games. They had a lead a couple weeks ago against Steel High after the first quarter. So for West Prairie football, you cannot take Big Spring lightly this Friday night. Guys, Big Spring can beat any opponent easily if you don't bring your A game. Substitutions coming in now for both teams. Jalen Kell coming back in for the Mustangs. And coming in for Bowling Springs, wearing number 2, Maddie Wagner. And here is Wagner now. Good run for Jane Kell. Oh, you gotta be careful there. Almost going right into Addie Barrier. Addie Barrier scoring the second goal for Bowling Springs, getting them a 2-1 lead. Listed as a midfielder and a defender. I mean, this is one of those teams there. Hey, looks like they have a lot of those players that can do a little bit of everything here. And nice tackle. And sounded like a very soft whistle. I didn't hear it from up here, but it looks like this has got to be a free kick for the Bubblers, as we are now over halfway through the second half. A 2-goal cushion for Bubblers could ice the game for Bowling Springs if they can get a free kick inside the 10-yard line. Make that the 11-yard line. Bowling Springs, they can go right for a goal from this spot. Now the officials directing where the West Prairie wall should be. Really good spot here. Time running out on the Mustangs. A goal could ice it here for the Bubblers if they can get going this free kick. And officials, time is going to stop here officially. But for what? Officials time out here. And now they bring the West Prairie wall a little closer. A little bit of confusion on where the West Prairie wall should be. And free kick goes off the wall and in. Goal for the Bubblers. Jordan Note on the free kick. Couldn't see the number from up here, but we just got confirmation. That's Jordan Note with the goal, and a more comfortable lead here for the Bubblers. Bowling Springs has lost 2 of the last 3 games, but they are rolling right now with a 2-goal lead Three bubblers scoring one goal. First was Mikey Brenner, then Eddie Barrier to make it a 2-1 lead. Now a 3-1 lead thanks to a goal that went off the West Prairie wall and in for Jordan Note. Yeah, that ball definitely went off the West Prairie players on the wall. But it got up high enough to get over the reach of Caitlin Leber. 3-1 lead. Now the West Prairie Mustangs really need to push it here. West Prairie has only lost one home game so far this year. That was an 11-0 loss against Northern so far this year. They have some pretty big wins. They started off the year with a huge win against Millersburg, 2-1 here at Mustang Stadium, and then beating Mifflin County a couple of days later. There's a long through ball at the edge of three bubblers in front. And pass back, and that just gets past out of reach of Jalen Kell. Excuse me, that was Jaden Jones, actually, down in the middle. Good block there for number 34. That's Haley Nickel, who just came in for the Mustangs. As we got 16 minutes to go here in the game. The Mustangs need to do everything they can to get back in this game. One goal will definitely put them back in, but they need two. There are a lot of bugs here at Mustang Stadium flying around the lights here. Can't believe how many spotter lanternflies are here at Mustang Stadium. Those that they have come back for the winter. Starts to get a little cold. It brings up the spotter lanternflies. I was at Little Buffalo State Park a couple of weeks ago kayaking. I couldn't believe how many spotter lanternflies there were in the water in the lake there at Little Buffalo. And the fish were just jumping up and eating them. Fish were really jumping that day. Should have brought my fishing gear. Like, I remember a bunch of people were telling me about that. It's like, what if you do catch a fish that has a bunch of spotter lanternflies in it? And they said, oh, just eat them. And apparently you can't do that. I saw that on ABC 27 News a couple weeks ago. They did a study, like somebody did a study on spotter lanternflies. Like, are they safe to eat? And apparently they are. They are no danger to being eaten. Like, you can eat spotter lanternflies. So next time you catch one, just ask yourself, am I really hungry enough to eat one? I mean, I would try it. I would keep it alive, but I don't know. Yeah. Just learned something new today, didn't you? You can eat the spotter lanternflies. There's no health risk to that. Free kick here for Bowling Springs. On a 30-yard line, free kick, all right in front of the net, and easy take. Dropped by Leper, however, and is this going to stand? Yes, it will. You see who scored a goal, and that is number 6, Bella Chadwick. Bella Chadwick was with the goal. Kane Lever had it, but popped free in the last second. And now a really comfortable lead that is very likely going to ice this game 4-1 for the Mustangs. That is a rare mistake for Caden Lever. Oh, yeah, my bad. Yeah. But yeah, this is where he got very well could ice the game for the Bubblers. But now we're going to have our first corner of the game for the Mustangs. Not many corners here in this game. I think Bowling Springs might have had 2, but this is the first one for West Perry. Abby Hurd going to deliver. And high up and taken, shoved down, and it's going to be taken by the goalkeeper, Ronnie Tennyson. Yeah, I think that was the only. Bowling Springs didn't have any either. Wow, that is the first corner of the game. With less than 13 minutes to go in the game. Yeah, I thought Bowling Springs had at least one, but I guess not. That was the first corner of the game. So late here in this game. Bubblers scoring 3 goals here in the second half. It was a 1-0 lead at halftime. And Susie Gleason tied it up, and now 3 straight unanswered goals. 3 unanswered goals for the Bubblers here today in the second half. This is definitely the big win that both of these teams needed. And right now it's going Bowling Springs way, and a big shove. Madison Barge goes down hard, and she stays down on the ground. That's tough. She's able to sit right back up, and now being helped by Abby Hurd and Susie Gleason. Madison Barge has got to be a little shaken up from that. But a free kick here, definitely here for the Mustangs. At the 20-yard line. I'm surprised there wasn't a yellow card right there. That was a big shove. Madison Barge, hands on her knees, still feeling the effects. We see our athletic trainer, Zach Rooney, on the other side of the field, keeping a close eye on Madison Barge, but it looks like Barge has got to stay in. And a free kick is high up in the air, and that goes in! Payback after the big shove, and Madison Barge on a spectacular free kick makes it 4-2 with 10:49 to go. I mean, that's a good start for the Mustangs, but still they need 2 more. Madison Barge, that is now her 7th goal of the year. She is now tied with Deanna Jubb for most goals scored this season for the Mustangs. And a bigger goal here. Mustangs are looking about to come back here. It would take a lot for the Mustangs, but it is very doable for the Mustangs. And still got time for it too. 10.5 minutes to go. And this ball cleared out. Good defense stuff for Jalen Kell. Yeah, long high shot goes off the uprights, and I think it went off the almost looked like a double doink there, but it's a goal kick here for Bowling Springs. But I didn't think that Madison Barge would be able to do much on that free kick just now, especially with the big tackle that she just went through for a foul. And that was a 40-yard or 30-yard shot from the 20-yard line. And she was shaken up a little bit after that, but still finds the power, keeps it high above Riley Tennyson for a spectacular goal. Less than 10 minutes to go. The Mustangs are going to have another free kick in. Madison Barge do it again. This is a little further away from the last time. At the 28-yard line. This is a 38-yard attempt. And it's high up. And it gets deflected. And then Jaden Jones makes it a 1-goal game. Or correction, Deanna Jubb. We knew that was coming, and Wow, the Mustangs are right back in it. It's now a 4-3 game. They were down by 3. They are looking to mount a comeback. A big free kick for Madison Barch goes off at Tennyson, and then finds Deanna Jubb to make this a 1-goal game. What a game we have here now at Mustang Stadium. If the Mustangs can find a way to tie this 8 minutes and 52 seconds. And here's Deanna Jubb, and a good block there for Terrain Rost. The Mustangs are rolling right now. 2 goals in less than 3 minutes. And Susie Gleason had the first goal. And good takeaway for Addie Barrier. She scored a goal for the Bubblers. It seemed like just about 12 minutes ago, all hope was lost for the Mustangs. Now they score back-to-back goals to make this a 1-goal game. And this ball gets blocked, and it's going to be taken by Leber. What a game we have here now, ladies and gentlemen. Mustangs, they're not out of it yet. They still need a game-tying goal. And that ball gets past Taylor Lofer, finds Susie Gleason. And Taylor Lofer going back and forth, good passing around for the Mustangs. Deanna Chubb, that ball gets cleared out. And oh my goodness, this looks like trouble for the Mustangs, and cleared out in the last second by Emily Sheriff. Sheriff trying to keep the ball in, she does, but clears out for a Bowling Springs throw-in. A ball game now, ladies and gentlemen. Mustangs were just down 3-1 halfway through the second half. And a high shot. Gotta be an easy take for Caitlin Leber. Mustangs, if they get one more goal, it could very likely force overtime. And here's Jane Jones. And pass down the middle, and oh my goodness! Susan Gleason was wide open down the middle. She could have room to run. And it's actually going to be a free kick. Here we go again. I mean, the free kicks keep further and further from the net. West Prey successful 2 for 2 on free kicks in the last 2. Can Madison Barch keep this going? Can she potentially tie the game? Goes down the middle in front of the net. And this will be a high header and to easy take for Tennyson. Not successful that time on a free kick. But West Prey, if they can get a free kick between the 25 or 20-yard line, we have an interesting free kick coming up. West Prey doing well in possession, making this a 1-goal game. But time running out. Bowling Springs are looking for a more comfortable lead here. And this will go out for the first corner for Bowling Springs. I don't know about that one, but it's a corner for the Bubblers. First one for them. Each team now with 1 corner in this game. Once again, for those unfamiliar in the PIAA soccer, in the final 5 minutes, whenever the winning team brings a substitution, the time will stop in the final 5 minutes. That is happening right now. And here's the corner. And that clears out by Jalen Kell. And still a live ball cleared out, not by much, however. Karen Lever has to come up, and she will hang on. Less than 5 minutes to go. Advantage for the Bubblers. But the Mustangs are trying to get back in this game. West Prey bench is on their feet. Just about 15 minutes ago, they were all sitting down. Now they're standing up, looking for a game-tying goal to possibly force overtime. Last time these two teams met was at Bowling Springs on September 6th. When the Mustangs battle with the Bubblers, and the Bubblers winning 2-1 in overtime. Could we possibly see overtime here at Mustang Stadium between these two teams? Here's Jaden Kell. And Kell going down the sideline, and good run for Deanna Chubb, and that goes out for a West Perry throw-in. Bowling Springs was looking for possession, but it's a throw-in for the Mustangs. A quick throw, looking for Madison Barch perhaps. A long shot for Jaden Kell, a high hop, and easy take for Riley Tennyson. Man, that looked like a high hop, but it drops down to 5 seconds for Riley Tennyson. Not a bad idea for the Mustangs, but they need a closer shot than that to try to tie this game up. Yeah, Chubb trying to get the ball away from Addie Barrier. There's Jaden Jones. And that ball kicked out for a West Perry throw-in. 3 minutes to go. And this ball cleared out once again. Didn't get kept in by Zach Rudy. Our athletic trainer here at West Perry. And ball down the middle. Susie Gleason trying to come up. And nice stop for, good tackle for Susie Gleason. Mustangs trying to get back into it. West Perry spot bring out a substitution. Throwing here for the Bubblers. And this ball goes down the sideline once again. Bowling Springs throw-in. Coming down to the final 2 minutes. The Mustangs have good momentum. And now the Bubblers turning it around. And, big clearance there for Abby Hurd. Over to Madison March. Good pressure here for the Bubblers. Madison March now. Down the middle for Jaden Kell. Here comes sideline for Jaden Kell. Good crossing opportunity, but good speed there for Bowling Springs defender. As we approach 90 seconds to go, Bowling Springs fans were looking for a handball, but they do get a throw-in. Bowling Springs has got to start taking their time. Baker, I want to stick around a minute 15 seconds for the West Perry post-game report coming up after this game. Here's Jalen Kell trying to force overtime. And that goes out. West Perry needing to hurry here. They know time's running out. Substitution coming in for the Mustangs. And 1 minute to go here. In regulation, the Mustangs need one more goal to force overtime. Kell let that ball go by. A swing and a miss, and Jalen Kell's got to go after it. And that ball goes out. West Perry throwing. Mustangs running out of time. They're down to 35 seconds. West Perry student section. You got to go. You got to hurry up. And a big clearance here for the Bubblers. Less than 30 seconds to go. And pass it back to Ken Lover. She has to have the boodle for life here. And she gets it short. Looking for Allison Sarens. And this is big for the Bubblers. They need to hurry for the Mustangs. Mustangs and a throw in here for the Bubblers. And that is going to wrap it up here at Mustang Stadium. Bowling Springs takes their final seconds. And the Bubblers survive a comeback bid for the Mustangs. And the Bubblers with a huge win on the road, sweeping the Mustangs in the season series. We'll be right back in 30 seconds for the West Perry Athletic Park postgame report. The Bubblers hang on to win 4-3. We'll be right back in 30 seconds. And we are back here for the West Prairie Athletic Park postgame report. The scoreboard went out, but the Mustangs had a comeback bid, but it comes just short as the Bubblers win 4-3 here at Mustang Stadium. A big game in terms of playoff. You can catch that game live here on the West Prairie Athletic Park YouTube channel. Hopefully in time this time. I do apologize again for a little bit of a delay for our broadcast here today. Our next broadcast, however, here on the West Prairie Athletic Department YouTube channel, it's another big one. This time for West Prairie Field Hockey. The undefeated West Prairie Field Hockey Mustangs, 11-0, hosting the Northern Polar Bears, who are 11-1. Hanging into tomorrow, a big game. The one loss for Northern was against the Mustangs, and those two teams will face each other here at Mustang Stadium tomorrow night at 7:15 here at Mustang Stadium. The Mustang Field Hockey taking on Northern for our next broadcast tomorrow night at 7:15. You do not want to miss that game. That is going to do it for us here at West Prairie High School. On behalf of our public address announcer Joe Cerulli, our athletic director Ryan Anderson, our high school principal Christopher Casian, our superintendent Jeff Coons, and all of us here at West Prairie High School, I am Alex Wall, the Golden Pipes of West Prairie Athletics, saying so long from Mustang Stadium. This has been a presentation of West Prairie Girls Soccer against the Boiling Springs Bubblers, exclusively on the West Prairie Athletic Department YouTube channel. Your final score on this one, the Bubblers survive on the road, 4-3. Good night, everybody.